Well, very happy Tuesday. I am Spifftastic Me here with Childish Rambino. Sir, how you doing?
I am doing well. Thank you very much, Smith. Always a pleasure to be here.
Always a pleasure. We're going to be doing a scrim for one of our fellow casters who's going to be up here in the top left, your Kosmonaught Wales, against your top right, Quick Play Warriors. I yet to see a lot of these teams play together. I get to watch Julik stream every now and then. He is at twitch.tv/Julik. Julik Childish Rambino is at twitch.tv/Childish Rambino. And of course, you know where I am because you're watching the game. But top left, Julik's going to be main tanking on Orisa. Dankus Memes up in the Pharah. Massacre Man's going to be bringing out the Hog. I love seeing those combos of Orisa and Hog. Sparky Muffin healing on the Anna. Geode's going to be healing as well, keeping the Pharah alive on the Mercy. And Mexican Lucky going to come out and bring the Sombra. What do we have coming out from the Warriors?
Well, at top right, we've got Holrick some on Diva, Thunders on Lucio, Crymox on...
More of a dive comp, it seems. Dankus Memes is going to hit them from above and get him with his first kill. Sage falls to the Pharah play. Now the sides of Pharah Mercy seem to be getting on the kill because Julik does get the kill on Thunders. They're almost like they did not just switch sides. No, they did not. I just think that's a little silly. Massacre Man again getting Crymox, but they need to switch off and deal with this Pharah Mercy up in the air. I'm curious if that is my Discord or that's yours. Can you try reconnecting for me, Rambino? Give me a test.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
I do hear you.
All right, excellent. You are breaking up here and there, but I think it has resolved.
I'm going to assume it has resolved. Let's make sure there's not a background. I'm going to close some programs in the back, but it does look right now like the Kosmonauts are taking control of this first point very well. Julik going to be able to get down to the Zenyatta, but they're not... They did switch off. Crymox has gone on to the McCree to try and deal with it. But Thick Bobs gets the Pulse Bomb onto Sparky Muffin, who is immediately rezzed by Geode. Diva diving on to the Hog, which does finish him off. Sage gets pulled in from Julik. Julik didn't have that jump anymore and falls directly in the hole. Wholesome actually going to help kill the Pharah in the air. Well shot, and a Thick Bob's getting Mexican Lucky right now. It does look like the Warriors are pushing through. The Julik almost got the pull onto the Diva as well, but the dash was open. And Wholesome's going to kill off Geode, and that's going to switch sides over to the Warriors after 60% from the Kosmonauts.
I've never seen Julik play Orisa, but I do see an excellent Alpha Comedy coming in for the next team fight for the Whales.
Yeah, you're looking at almost every single one up and running. We do have an Ana boost here on the defending side right now from the Warriors. Quick Play Warriors, then they're all really close to kind of evening out that ult economy. But we're going to see what their goal is right now. They're coming right through the middle, right up to the front. They're trying to find someone, trying to get some picks. Shield goes down. Pharah in the air, flanking with their Justice rating from above. Gets Wholesome. Thunders does get the kill on him. Sparky Man gets hit by a Pulse Bomb. Crymax getting Mercy as falling. Epic Sama falls off into the abyss while using the ult. Thick Bobs does get Mexican Lucky. And it looks like the Warriors are still going to hold back the Kosmonauts. But luckily, the Kosmonauts didn't commit too many ults to that attack.
While that fight did cost them 2 ultimates, I don't think they're going to have trouble taking back the point as long as they hang on to that Nana boost.
Absolutely. Now they have EMP. They can combo that with pretty much anything they feel like. But they did allow... Crymax has decided to get off. Seeing that Dankus Memes has gone into the Genji instead of the Pharah. Decided to get off McCree and go right to Genji, try and flank. Angry Monkey in the background, doing a lot of knockback damage. Julik does fall to Thick Bobs. But it looks like the Cosmonauts are having trouble getting through. Crymax dashes through and finishes off the Memes. Another Pulse Bomb. Thick Bob's hitting a lot of those Pulse Bombs. This one just didn't connect this time. Epic Sama getting a double kill. Mexican Lucky and the Sparky Muffin does fall. Julik holding up, trying to get them to stop holding them so close to their spawn. Again, they have not had to use any ults quite yet. The Kosmonauts, the Warriors, on the other hand, have used Pulse Bomb, have used Angry Monkey to kind of hold them back. They need to get somebody on the point. They only have 2 seconds. Julik touches the point, keeping it at overtime. Valkyrie does go up in the air. Monkey coming down in the back line, getting damage on the Genji and the Ana. Here comes out the Ana boost on the Monkey as he was retreating. That one was used more or less to stay alive. Massacre Man, whole hog, just kill off Sage. Yuji no Kaioken from Dankus does get the other Genji, as well as Mini Eric. Thick Bobs falls off. 99% overtime, dashing back and forth. That did cost them 3-4 ults, but it did get them back in control of the point. They're now at 66%.
Now that they have their position on the point, all they need to do is hit that sweet spot at around 88%. They need to win one more team fight, and that's the point for Wales.
Now their Genji is flanking Crimax. He is going to have his blade here. No Ana boost to combo that with. Might be used to kind of scare, maybe get in the back line. Sparky Muffin would be the obvious target, not being able to. Monkey dives in the back. Then we have a Transcendence coming out. Here comes out the blade as well. Gets Sparky Muffin and Geode, both healers down for the Cosmonauts. That's a double kill from Crymox. Epic Summon going to finish off Julik. That Genji is still dashing everywhere. Finds Mexican Lucky and Massacre Man and Dankus. Actually, Crymox getting a 5K. Finishing off 5 members of the Cosmonauts in that last fight. Let them switch. And that's first map going to go over to the Warriors. Even a 3K towards the end from that bomb is not going to be enough.
I have to say, in the engagements of the tanks here, I do believe Quick Play just has the better ult efficiency, the better tanks overall, at least for that first round.
I do like seeing the competitiveness, though. Both teams getting to 99%, but if the Quick Play Warriors do take this one, they will take the first map. We'll see what they need to change out. It wasn't necessarily one-sided because it did kind of go back and forth. I like the switchings that was going out. They had the Pharah problem. They switched. Pharah got off. They switched again. So we're seeing what's coming out again. It looks like the dive comp more or less is what I'm seeing from the Warriors. Widow already in place and gets the pick onto Mexican Lucky. Widow versus Widow. 1 point to Thunders, -1 to Mexican Lucky. They're actually going to go ahead and use that to push on to point and hold them all the way back. Wisely, the Cosmonauts waiting before going all the way in. We do have Crymox trying to flank a little bit, getting some poke damage on the Tracer. Widow still getting some shots from all the way in the back. Thunder's actually getting nicked once. It's going to back up to heal. And it is live. It did go all the way over there. Thunder's getting another pick. 2 to him, none to Mexican, unfortunately. Sage getting Geode in the back with the Tickle Death. Dives up, trying to get Dankus Memes. Does get Dankus Memes. Monkey doing some work here. Damaging through things. Julik is struggling to push them back. They need to regroup. Find an answer to be able to move forward against this Thunder's Widow. Because right now they're using that as cover and they're getting the full usage of their abilities. They dive on ones that are low. They protect, and they have the better corners, I think, from their position. Thunder's actually coming really, really close, but here comes out the wall hacks from the Warriors, so they know exactly where the blue team is. Crimex with the Pulse Bomb, looking to use it. There's Time's Up, does not find anyone. Is going to come back. They are trying to dive back and deal with him. Is getting really low. Angry Monkey comes out. Thunder's in a very precarious position. Mexican Lucky is going to fall to Crybox. Right now, the Warriors are pushing the Cosmonauts back pretty well. Dangus Memes does find Crymox. They do have the spawn advantage. It's going to take him longer to get back to the rest of me. Here, Yuji no Kaioken comes out, looking for some kills. Dangus Memes, slashing, not finding anyone yet. It does push him back, though. Massacre Man able to get Thick Bob. Sage does follow to Julik, and Thunder's winning the Battle of the Widows once again. Sparky Muffin does get the final blow, though, avenging them whole. Dangus Memes getting wholesome, and that's going to be a switcheroo after 75% goes to the Warriors.
That aggressive forward pressure was very difficult to break on behalf of the Cosmonauts. I definitely would like to see some switch-ups here. I don't know if that Widow is going to be doing it for them.
Hopefully they'll get maybe some value out of the wall hacks when they get it. Sage gets an early pick on Dangus Memes as he was trying to flank and do some damage. Mexican Lucky getting the Widow kill this time. It is now 3-1. And then in the Widow duels, Nerf this comes out from both divas looking for some kills. Thick Bobs uses his ult to try and stay alive. Sage does find Sparky Muffin, but Massacre Man becomes Angry Monkey at that and finishes him off right after that. The battle is still going on. It is still in favor of the Cosmonauts. It is just Julik here with Geode. Mexican Lucky going to be taken out by Crimax in the back. Julik does get Eric Sama out of mech, so he is still mech. Nope, he just now got ahead of mech. The Monkey here is to back him up. Both monkeys here to try and save the day. Sage does get Massacre Man. Thunder's getting Mini Julik and Wholesome getting Geode, and it's going to go back in favor of the Quick Play Warriors. They do have one more chance to push and defend, though. Or push to attack. Crimax are getting a lot of kills back here. They're at 85%. That's just giving them, just over 10 seconds to get onto the point. Otherwise, it's going to be the Quick Play Warriors map. Thank you, Excelica. You ladies are awesome.
So if the Kosmonauts want to take advantage of this next push, if they're even able to get on, they definitely are going to pop that sound barrier very quickly, or it's game over.
Massacre Man getting a nice pick onto the Thunders. They do get into overtime. There goes out the Lucio ult to keep him alive. We have an Ana Boost as well. A Nana Boosted Monkey is very dangerous. Mexican Lucky is switched off on to the McCree. Does find the pick against Crimax's Tracer. And also getting Eric Sama out of mech. Sage follows the Geode. Massacre Man getting Eric Sama right now. Cosmonauts are cleaning up the Warriors. And that's going to be their switch over. They are at overtime, so it just means that the Quick Play Warriors need only win one more battle in this to take the map, but they are going up to 60% now for the Cosmonauts.
Ult economy is doing fairly well again for Wales here. They have a Primal Rage and a Deadeye just raring to go, but they're going to need to charge up that Tracer Bomb to get anything with it.
Crimax almost getting taken out, does have the bomb, gets taken out by the flashbang as he was just recalled. They're going to wisely wait for that Tracer to come back. There's still going to be some poking going on. The Warriors do have 4, almost 5 ults on their side for this push. But they also running into 4 ults from the defending side. Wholesome gets the kill on Mexican Lucky. Nerf this comes out from Julik. Julik not going to find anyone. Yuji no Kaioken coming up from memes. Get booped and stunned. Crimax does get the pulse bomb onto Sparky Muffin. Nerf this comes out from the Warriors. Does not find anyone, but clears them off the point. Is still in overtime right now. Massacre Man does get Thunders. Dankus Memes falls to the Sage. Thick Bobs gets the boop kill onto Geode. And right now the Warriors are cleaning up the Cosmonaut Whales. Are they going to have someone to get on the point to keep it in overtime? Not quite. This first map is going to go to the Quick Play Warriors.
That last team fight at the end was very, very aggressive, and I definitely enjoyed watching that.
Play the game from Crimax. This was a great blade toward the end where he ended up killing 5 members. / kill. 3 / kill, then it's a dash right over to the Sombra, and he ends up getting 1 again after that. That's going to be that first map. Again, going to Quick Play Warriors. And a great first map. I mean, both teams getting it to 99% on both sides. I feel like it took a while for the Whales to deal with that Widow play coming out from Thunder.
Now, normally I would say dive the Widow here, but because of the forward pressure that was almost oppressive from the Quick Play Warriors, I don't know if diving the Widow would have been a good idea, especially when they were struggling to get out of spawn.
It was pretty amazing. Oh, Elite Mode. I have those off right now for this the casting right now, just to make sure that it is not going to get taken down by YouTube. I put them up on YouTube for the players and the team so they can look at the videos afterwards. But happy Tuesday, my good sir. And just to be totally safe, I'll go ahead and take that one off just in case. I apologize for that. That was part of the title I forgot to take off. Now we do have a change coming out. GL is going to be coming in for the Whales. I'm curious what map 2 is going to look like, but what are some other things you think the Whales could have done that would have been able to help them secure both maps?
So, the interesting thing about them is that I'm not seeing the switches come from them, and that isn't necessarily a bad thing, but the ult economy, while it was there, it wasn't enough to get them the point reliably, and I don't think that having a Widow for them helped in any capacity.
Did lose 3 Widow battles in a row, and then use the ult and then switch. So I would agree that maybe realizing that Their Widow was finding the better angles. They were, again, as you said, they were oppressed. They couldn't really set up a great position to snipe back from. So I see no other reason to agree with you than to agree with you that the switches were coming out pretty quickly from the Warriors when they needed it, but they didn't need to as much. Whales need to get those switches in faster.